but knew that the liver was literally starving on a high-fat diet, considerations would be made and today's diet would be different. They would realize that a high-fat diet is accidental cruelty to the liver. With any other living thing, we know it needs to be fed, and that feeding it the wrong food would be inhuman. We know, for example, to feed a horse or a hamster or a pet bunny rabbit this and not that. With the liver, medical research and science aren't there yet, so we need to be the ones who know how to look out for our livers. Real restoration. So many chants over the years have convinced so many of us that carbs and sugar are to be feared. If you are on a diet with no sugar, no carbohydrate like fruit and squash and potatoes and sweet potatoes and millet and raw honey, then your liver will starve slowly and you will age rapidly over time. If you do eat carbohydrates and they are always accompanied by fat, think a dry baked potato with sour cream and bacon bits, a banana split, or even milk we are taught to think of as healthy, such as whole milk yogurt with fruit and granola, a salad with grilled chicken, hard-boiled eggs, and a whole wheat roll, or a turkey sandwich with lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. Your liver can also step for glucose, shielding the pancreas from the fat in the meal prevent the liver from getting all the precious glucose it can out of the food, and the result can be a constant nagging hunger that won't go away no matter how much you eat. More on this in chapter 13, Mystery Hunger. Whether on a high-fat, no or low-carb diet, or a diet where all carbohydrates are accompanied by fat, the liver never gets restored. Any little bit of downtime the liver gets don't feel like real rest. It's like when you take a 3-day weekend thinking it will be the perfect opportunity for restoration, and at the end of it, you don't feel fully rested. Has that ever happened to you? That's how the liver feels with fat always blocking glucose. Give your liver what it needs, on the other hand, and it will support you like nothing else can. With bioavailable glucose in the diet from healthy sources, plus a stockpile of glycogen for times of need, your liver can give you energy, slow down the aging process, and help save you from disease. It can easily adapt to your needs on a moment-by-moment basis without a fight, and as we will see in the next chapter, it can act as an ultimate conversion tool and medicine chest. Chapter 4, The Medical Liver, Vitamin and Mineral Storage. When a doctor tells you that you have deficiencies in certain vitamins and minerals, what she or he should really be saying is, your liver has some problems. Just as your liver is made to store glucose, it's also made to store away every single vitamin and minerals, as well as other nutrients, so that even if you are not getting enough of a certain nutrient in your current diet, your body can draw on the results that your liver have on to from an earlier time. If you are running low on vitamin D or B12, or deficient in any other vitamin or mineral, It means your liver carried you for quite a while, and now its life-giving well of vitality and prosperity is finally running dry. The liver's ability to store nutrients is vast and is organized in a complicated structure. It can catalog you by level of importance, with the most critical items most readily available. A liver in top condition is able to support you with a medicine chest full of nutrient therapies. Mainly, the liver stores nutrients that the stomach and intestine have converted during digestion into forms your body can use. That's the beginning phase, the couple of rocks you step over on your way to the mountain you are trying to climb. It's a biochemical conversion that happens in the gut that goes beyond weight and measurement. Documented by medical science and research, it's far more involved than a chemical process that turns A into B. It's a process that takes a given nutrient, alters it for a specific use in the body, and adds to it, brings life to it, so that when the time is right for your liver to receive the nutrient through the bloodstream, it can take on those nutrients. Then they must be altered once again, this time by the liver through a chemical process that like a baptizing of the nutrient. This creates in the nutrients a life-sustaining mission and prepares them for their crude state with a protective shell and amount that the liver produces from specific antioxidants gleaned from certain howling fruit. The liver bubbles the chemical compound around the nutrient as part of this miraculous optimal process, so that as they travel on their journey, they are not destroyed by toxins or held up too long by an overabundance of fat in the bloodstream. Finally, nutrients are ready for the liver to release them into the bloodstream so they can be delivered as precious vital resources to organs and tissues throughout your body in forms they can easily accept. The delivery here is key. It's sort of like holiday gift giving. If you stick a present in the mail with no wrapping, box, or even box, it's not going to survive the trip or get where it's supposed to go. If you wrap it up, on the other hand, and put some ribbon on it, next to it in a shipping box with bubble wrap, seal it with packing tape, and carefully write the address on it. The present is ready for the trip. Write fragile on it. The carrier will be even more mindful to take care of the package and get it safely to its destination. The pickup plan. Normally, the liver holds on to upgrade nutrients as the gut provide them, and then the liver redispenses them as needed. Sometimes your gut is in distress, with intestinal lining scarred and damaged by long-term chronic stress. Low hydrochloric acid causing bad acid to rise up and create acid reflux, or intestinal inflammation from viruses, other pathogens, and the food that feed them. When that happens, the gut is not capable of absorbing, altering, and delivering nutrients that are critical to life. So your liver is there as a backup conversion tool to keep you alive the liver overrules its conversion method, methylation. For example, your ileum, a section of your small intestine, is made to hold elevated biotics that both create vitamin B12 and convert B12 from other sources to more methylate bioavailable from. When the ileum is weary, your liver is the backup conversion tool. It takes over the job that the intestinal tract can't do anymore and keeps you feeling vital and healthy. Even with an intestinal tract that's really struggling, your liver will overcompensate so much that you don't discover your irritable bowel syndrome (IBS), small intestinal bacterial overgrowth (SIBO), candida overgrowth, gas, or bloating, and they are not even on your doctor's radar because your liver is masking the situation with its assistant. When the liver is pushed too far along the way and becomes stagnant, sluggish, or fatigued too weakened to be a backup tool, then the digestive problem or nutrient deficiency starts to reveal itself. Because we are not taught how to take care of our livers, we often overburden them faster than we do our stomach and intestines. This means that if your gut gets to the point where it's having trouble converting nutrients, there's a good chance your liver is already sluggish and weakened. So even though it can still do a great job as the conversion understudy, it has trouble doing so. It can absorb, alter, and deliver to its full capacity, and when that diminishes even more, it will translate to your doctor telling you you are lacking certain nutrients, on top of which a stagnant liver can get so clogged up with toxins that it starts to leak them back into the body, which weakens the digestive tract, meaning it's further reliant on the liver's conversion ability. A vicious cycle. How many vicious cycles have you come across in your life? Maybe in a friendship or relationship, an emotional conflict became a vicious cycle. A church building a dam in the mud during a rainstorm will find that the very need for the dam